Yeah, I'll cheat in this beer for 5 again.
Local convention's much more intimate. People know each other here. Most of our gaming stores in the tri-state aren't much more than 10 to 20 miles apart, so you probably know the person playing at the table next to you because you've played with them or played near them at another event, whether you're playing Dungeons & Dragons role-playing or whether you're playing Malifaux or Pulp City. Someone you've seen nearby has had a table game behind you and nearby. You've gone to another event to play a tournament, and so it's fun to have that camaraderie and playing against players from one side of town to the other.
This is CincyCon. This is its, I think, second year in existence. It's just a small little con organized that's actually drawing well over 100 people. We got all kinds of events, board games. We have miniatures, card games. If you're a gamer in Cincinnati, you should be here because it's a fun little event, like $5 to get in, so it's free. And it's just a nice place to come and game. There's something for every type of gamer, and this also gives you a good opportunity to try out things you normally wouldn't try too, because all the events are free, there's no cost, so if there's an open spot, you can just hop in and play and try something new.
So we have 10 players playing Warhammer 40K and 6 players playing Warhammer Fantasy. You have a couple of rounds, you get together, you build your army. 1850 is a point value. All models and upgrades and stuff like that use points. The idea of the game is to complete objectives and scenarios to basically outposition and outplay your opponent. There's other aspects of the game, including building the models, painting them, and converting them to fit for an army theme. So a lot of these armies have a theme and what we call fluff that goes along with their armies. You know, you have a couple of race choices. Basically, you have a codex that you build out of. It has all your point values and everything in it, and you construct an army based on a point value and an army construction. Everything uses a D6, and you basically measure it out in inches. You move, you do close combat, you shoot. It got pretty much everything that you would expect from a miniatures game, a tabletop war game, just based in a gothic science fiction universe.
Well, one of the benefits is that if you're stuck in your own game system and you're playing one game for a while, you miss out. There's a lot to be learned from watching a Malifaux game or watching someone play a homebrew game, because if your game starts to get stagnant or if you reach an impasse in your game company's development, you can always borrow and add in an idea. So stealing an idea is not a bad thing and enhances your own gaming experience. For example, one of the fellows is running Battle of Hoth. He's not using any of the rule sets from Wizards of the Coast. He's made it completely on his own to make the game work, make it more user-friendly, and draw in people who aren't necessarily Star Wars or combat fans. They can get into the game and play on their own. So he's borrowed ideas from other game systems and made that his own. So he's got a nice homebrew game set going, and it's nice and visually appealing.
It gives you an opportunity to play different armies, to see different paint schemes, conversions. You know, if you look around, a lot of these people have, you know, they've worked a lot on their army, and a convention is an opportunity for them to get out of the basement and to display all the hard work that they've done on their army. Plus, normally conventions have a bigger crowd, so there's bigger prizes, and, you know, it gets the competitive part going. It's not the commitment. You're not using vacation time to come here to play. It's just nicer. It's laid back. You know, we like to have a good time, and it's just easy.